I play the guitar, I play the drums, I was in a band.
I am of Portuguese descent. I'm taking Portuguese as major.
I work as a tutor. I'm tutor/mentor over at Student Support Services.
Everybody's disability is different. And you know how they say different strokes for different folks? Well, it's true. Different disabilities for different people. Do not put disabled people in one blanket. We're all different people. We're all individuals. And we all want our independence as best as we can get it.
Probably the largest goal that we have is terms of providing equal access for students who have self-identified with disabilities on campus.
Well, I'm Paul Twitchell, and I'm a student here at UNM, and it's my second year.
My formal name is Margaret Lester, but I go by the name Gita.
My full name is Aaron Kelly Anderson.
There's different levels of hearing loss, and mine is severe to profound hearing loss. Basically, without my hearing aids, I can't hear a whole lot. Maybe really loud noises, like an airplane going by really close, like a shotgun going off. I can hear that, and that's pretty much it.
I have a certain form of autism. I was diagnosed when I was 5 years old by one of the pioneers in research of autism and Asperger's syndrome.
I went to bed with a black-winged spider. The spider bit me. I ended up in the hospital. And then a week later, exactly 1 week later, I had a stroke from the black-winged spider bite. So thanks to that black-winged spider, freak accident, here I am.
We're really that office that they can use as much as they want or as little as they want.
Usually at the beginning of the semester, or the beginning of class, I would have an interpreter and come kind of meet, and we would talk with the teacher and say, you know, we're having an interpreter.
But a lot of what we do is really more behind the scenes, such as providing alternative text for students, note takers in class if they need that, testing accommodations. Those are the three things that we really spend a lot of our time doing.
I'll struggle from time to time, and it's absolutely very great to be able to discuss that with them, because they will definitely do anything they can do to accommodate that. And the person in general.
They're free to sign up for services with us, but then they get to select when and if they want to use accommodations. Those students that actively use accommodations each semester, they do very well. Really, it just shows that those individuals are very dedicated and very successful when they're given equal access.
I think that it's slow, like any bureaucracy. I know they want to do what they can, but it's slow. There's bathroom issues and accessibility issues with bathroom sidewalks and getting across campus, and I know there are also issues about handicap parking.
Well, any type of transportation that's offered for the general campus population then has to be accessible for individuals with disabilities. All locations then need to be accessible in terms of having ramps, the doors being wide enough for people to go through, that type of thing. Now, automatic doors are not a requirement under the ADA, but for the most part you will find automatic doors, at least on one exterior door on all buildings on campus.
One of the biggest things that teachers have, or even students, is that they would say to the interpreter, said, "Oh, please tell Paul this, this, and this." And the interpreter will actually sign, "Please tell Paul," that kind of a thing. So talk to me directly, and the interpreter will be, right there. And I think it's kind of important to put eye contact. And so in this kind of situation right here, and the interpreter would be right here, I would kind of feel more comfortable if the teacher or whoever wants to talk with me look at me rather than look at the interpreter.
It is very important to always acknowledge people, and people on campus overall are great and very, very courteous. However, I do have to comment that at times there are people, you're in a group of people in your chair, and people just look right through you and they don't acknowledge you when you come up. They're talking to the person next to you, but they don't even say, "Hi, how are you today?" or "Hello, how's it going?" I mean, it's like you're invisible.
Here at UNM, there's not a whole lot of deaf students my age, and most of my friends are actually in Arizona and Utah, and so I try to visit every once in a while, but for the most part I just email, and I use a video phone, and what that is, it's like a webcam, and so you hook it up to a TV, and so you can just sign to each other. It's really cool.
I'm currently involved with a couple of ASUNM branches, in particular. One is the community experience, which deals with charitable and volunteer service events on campus and on occasion at different places around Albuquerque in general, and I definitely enjoyed working with them. Immediately once I started at college, there's a very good friend of mine, Chelsea, who made me aware of the community experience, and I started coming to the meetings, and just immediately they were just very welcoming, and I felt very comfortable around them. They're always very welcoming.
Associated Students for Empowerment, the Disability Students Organization on campus, are dealing with several issues through advocacy and empowerment of people affected by disabilities. We're hoping with tomorrow's Disability Awareness Day, we're going to have these simulations with wheelchairs and goggles, blindfolds, where people are invited, and we hope we get a lot of people trying this out, to ride around in a wheelchair on a certain obstacle path and just see what it's like.
My name is Dominic Petin. I just got a guided tour with a cane and blindfold to kind of see what it's like to be blind, and it was really scary. I kept thinking I was going to run into something, and once I did. But Tara is actually my cousin, the person giving me the guide, and she's just really cool, and she's really good at it. And so she showed me around. She told me about the different things she does, how she holds a cane differently when she's in a crowd, or different techniques of how to get around, and how to lead someone when the blind are leading the blind. It was amazing, and a lot of respect for her. I got you.
You do got me. We're in a crack.
We hit a crack.
We did. How do you guys get around those things?
Not very well, actually.
That is so cool. That sounded really cool.
That was great.